Hey, good morning everybody. Today I came to this location at the northern part of the island, which is Malta. I've just came here after sunrise. It's a lovely little spot, and I'll be taking a few images, some long exposure shots, and maybe some infrared black and white images also. Have a small walk. We'll be hanging over a small cliff edge, and we'll be looking down at this lovely little bay where lots of tourists come during the summer months. I'll show you around the place I'm walking now. It's quite hot, a lovely morning, calm, no wind, nothing. And this is where I'm heading. You can see the sea. It's really calm. And in the farther distance, there's the sister island of Gozo. I'll go raise the camera a bit so you can see a bit more clearly. Well, I'll see you at the location. The view is quite amazing. Lots of greenery, which is something rare for Malta. During the summer months, all the green grass will be gone. A bit more further. It's a shame there's not one cloud in the sky. Nice daffodils. And there's some prickly pear. Up ahead in the distance, you can see a medieval watchtower, which are spread all over the island. These watchtowers, you can see the sea now much better. And we'll soon arrive where I'll be taking a few shots. I'll show you over the edge again, and down there is the little bay. It's quite a nice spot for swimming during summer, well, even in winter if it's really warm like this today. Have to be careful, the rocks are quite jagged. Let me zoom in a bit for you guys. This is the little bay, it's called Janaina Bay. I think I should be a tour guide, not a landscape photographer. And this is the watchtower I was telling you about. In this little bay there's these small boat houses. During the summer it will be packed with people. And everybody does their little thing during the summer. Barbecues, drinking beer. And what you usually do during the summer months. I've taken a few shots at 1/50th of a second, f11 and ISO 100. I have no need to put any ND filters for any long exposure because, like I said, the sea is really calm, almost glass like looking. I take a few more shots at different settings, always experiment on different settings, and then back home in the studio choose your best pictures. Well, I wasn't expecting any color in the clouds. There's not even any clouds, not even one cloud. Not a nice day for shooting landscapes. But I have another trick in hand, which I'll be showing you now. Some infrared photography, which I really love, and perfect settings or infrared? Well, the landscape images I've taken, I'll be showing you them later on, and I'll set up my other camera, my infrared camera, which is also a Canon, the 750D, and I'll set it up and take a few infrared images. I've packed up my Canon EOS SR. It's here in my camera bag, and here's my infrared converted camera with a Canon 10 to 18mm lens. It's a quite wide angle lens. It's an old camera. I've had it for at least five or 6 years now. Takes great images. Since I bought the Canon EOS R, I haven't been using it much, and it was just sitting there on the shelf. And I got into infrared photography, and I first started off by placing an infrared filter on the lens, but the only problem is you have to use a tripod, and you get quite long exposures, and the images won't come out that sharp if you have any movement in the camera. But by converting the sensor to infrared, which you cannot convert back, you have no need for a tripod unless you're doing very long exposures, around more than 30 seconds. I'll be shooting handheld, like I said before, and I'll show you them on the screen, and I hope you enjoy these infrared images. They'll be black and white though. I don't like the false color, they call it, and be quite interesting. Black and white, monochrome. Well, let's begin. My settings handheld are shutter speed 1/400, my aperture is 6.3, and ISO 100. The settings for the camera I've set to monochrome straight away, and I'll be taking the first shot. Infrared photography, anything that's hit by the sunlight, which is green, shows up white on the image, just like it's covered in snow. Take a couple of shots. I'll zoom in to the tower. If you've noticed, I'm not looking through the electronic viewfinder, but looking at the LCD screen, because on infrared the best thing to do is look through the LCD screen, unless you have a mirrorless camera. A mirrorless camera is the best camera to use for infrared. There's a lot more into it than just taking a shot and all this. A lot of post-processing at home, and my best images, I like to turn them into fine art. black and white monochrome. I'll zoom into the bay. Be quite surprised what you see on the screen, since all the foliage will be completely white, like I said, as if they're covered in snow. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'll be packing up now. I'll just show you around a bit more, and I'll be heading back home to edit some images I take in infrared and normal landscape color. Well, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in another video of mine. Next video, I hope I'll be going to the location I was supposed to go this morning, but I'll wait till there's some clouds in the sky, and hope to get some better landscape images and some long exposure shots. Well, thanks for watching, and see you later. See you guys.